Good afternoon. I am Kimber Votor of GayOnlineNews.com. Um, I'm the editor and one of the founders, and I'm here to explain a little bit about us. GayOnlineNews.com was started by three friends with over 20 years experience in the gay and lesbian non-leather communities, in an effort to be able to give some of our expertise back to the younger generations. How it came about was it was just about 10 years in the making. We knew that we wanted to give back to the community and didn't really have an understanding of how or what we were going to do. And then circumstances kind of fell in our lap, and we came up with the idea of GayOnlineNews.com, a way for the community to give back to the community, a way for us to give back to the community, and to be a resource for everybody. So that's how it happened. This is our first week, and we have unbelievably done just amazing. The statistics on the site are through the roof. Our traffic is unbelievable, more than any of us ever thought it was going to be. We are completely volunteer run. Our stories are written by the community, for the community. We do some updating of news and current events that need to be handled and need to be addressed and need to have awareness brought to them. But we also have some fun sections to it. We have something called Ask Brendella, which is our local fag hag for rent. If you don't have one and you need a question, she will answer it in her absolute best vodka-laced Karen on, Will and Grace, what would Karen do voice. She is inappropriate at times and funny as hell, and take advantage of Ask a Fag Hag Brendella. We also have the Community Sounding Board, which is a community just letter to the website. You have something you want to discuss, something you want to talk about, something you want to throw out there. Send us a letter and it goes on there. We have some staff writers, but we also ask for submissions. So if there's anything that you want us to take a look at, please get it out to us. If you run an organization that is active in the gay, lesbian, transgender, transsexual, bisexual community, please get your events to us. We are more than happy to put them up. We're more than happy to run a blurb about you. We're more than happy to do a Q&A session with you, or even to do an interview with you. We really want to get the news out to everybody. With our contacts, we have a huge base already, a huge client base already, and we really, really want to get the news out there to everybody. We've done some exclusives already. Our friend Rob Bucco in Rhode Island has done an exclusive interview with a wonderful gay married filmmaking couple in Rhode Island that have a movie that is currently showing in one of the theaters down there, and they are doing a casting call at the end of the month for another one. So please keep your eyes open for more exclusives coming from them and from Rob Bucco. Also check out Rob Bucco Photography, which is robbucco.com. He does some amazing work himself. Take a look around and let us know what your thoughts are. Now, the reason for my little video here, thank you to my oldest daughter showing me how to do this, is I wanted to comment on Jack Malone's recent article. Jack Malone is a staff writer here, also one of the founding partners of Gay Online News. And Jack recently wrote a story about a gay on gay bashing. I wanted to take a moment as the editor-in-chief and respond to this, because not only was it true, but I was actually there. We've recently thought that, and maybe got a little lackadaisic in the gay community about gay bashing. I think that a lot of people have felt that the times of the Matthew Shepard atrocities are over, and that's not true. Recently, there was a gay bashing episode in Massachusetts. There were two lesbians walking down the street in Provincetown, Massachusetts, which happens to be a gay mecca of sorts. Walking down the street in Provincetown, and a lawyer's son walked up and started gay bashing them while screaming faggot. They obviously arrested him, and he is out on a small amount of bail because of professional courtesy. Not long after this, we went and attended Gay Pride in Rhode Island, and my wife, Barb Votor, who's also a staff writer here, Jack Malone, and I went with a friend of ours, and Jack Malone was pretty much gay bashed in a gay bar by a gay person on Gay Pride night. The lesbian in question, the woman in question, the person in question, told us that she really just didn't feel that Jack had a right to exist on this planet. We happened to be in a gay bar that was primarily for females, and this female felt that butch woman or transgendered women were stealing her women and didn't have a right to exist. And she made Jack's and every other butch woman in the place that was with a feminine woman feel uncomfortable. She openly attacked all of them. You know, what started out as her coming over and trying to pick me up, and when she was rebuffed, go to our friend, and when she was rebuffed, attack Jack and my wife Barb. We watched her go from person to person to person the entire night and do the same thing. It's ridiculous, and it's absurd, and it's just insane. How can we expect the world as a whole to accept us? How can we expect that people treat us as equals and accept who we are and understand that we hurt the same, we love the same, we live the same, when our own community doesn't do it? Our own community attacks itself. How can we ever expect the others to approve and give us equality when within our own community we treat people that way? Now, I do understand that this was her shortcomings, this was her feeling that she was lesser than, but the fact of the matter is it still happened. And if we want to be treated as equals, if we want to be accepted by everybody, then we need to accept ourselves, and we need to be a solidified community. So shame on her. Shame on her for undoing 10 years of what Matthew Shepard's death did. In one night, she set us back quite a long time. But she also made us stronger. So as a community, I think we need to address things like this from happening and stop them from continuing to happen. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.